someone to play a lot of games. So anyway, get the replay synced up. It's a Orc versus Undead on Echo Isles. I know you guys are saying, oh my god, another Orc pwning an Undead video or replay. And I am going to win this game, so I'll let you know right off the bat. But it's a little bit different. It's something that you don't typically see in Undead versus Orc matchups. This is going to be on Echo Isles. Forgot if I said that already. Kind of losing my mind. But I like Undead. Undead's my second favorite race to Orc, and I just see a lot of potential with that. And Echo Isle is one of my favorite maps to play. So hopefully you guys will enjoy this game. I'm not going to do the typical Blade Master type style. Lots of harassment with my Blade Master. Sorry about that in this game. So hope you guys will enjoy kind of a new tactic, I guess. We'll see how it works out. So if I didn't tell you already, get it paused 1 minute 30 seconds marks. If you're not there already, pause this audio and then sync up your replay at the 1 minute 30 second mark. You can keep Fog of War on or off. It doesn't really matter. Maybe I'll jump back and forth, so you might want to keep it off. But let's go ahead and get it on pause now. In 5 second countdown, we'll do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Unpause. All right, we're on pause now. I am Sharko, the Orc, right there. And obviously there's my Undead player. Insert coin. You notice here on my build order here, this is the standard, very cookie cutter-ish Orc Tier 1 early grunts build. So if you don't know how to do it, rewatch the replay. This is exactly how you do it. This build works really, really well versus Undead, especially because typically, especially if they go Fiends, they won't be in your base and they won't be able to harass you. So you can kind of feel free to kind of do this easily or more easy versus Undead than other races, but it works well versus anything. So that's why it's the cookie cutters, because it's the easiest way to do it. I have opted for a Farseer instead of a Blade Master, and as such, I'm opting for a more creeping-oriented strategy. Now, when I originally set out to do this, I was thinking, I need to creep. I'm going to creep, just non-stop. I want to get level 3 as fast as possible, and I want to be able to clear out my gold mine and get an early expansion running as fast as possible. I recently came to a realization that if I'm going to go Wyverns, and I've been lately wanting to do that a little bit more, is I need to have an economic advantage before my tech advantage kind of gets there. So going for a standard kind of attack, like I don't want it to hurt my tech that much, but I do want to get an expansion running as soon as possible. If it means I'm sacrificing a few early grunts, or if it means sacrificing the timing of my tech a little bit, not that big a deal in my opinion. So definitely want to, especially on Echo Isles, this is the easiest map to do it on. Actually, what the heck is that map? There's another map where there's a lot of gold mines, and I can't think of it at the top of my mind, but the gold mines are guarded by a level 8 wolf and like a forest troll priest and something. It's an easier camp to creep out really early on. You can almost do it with like just your Farseer and wolves and maybe one grunt if you pull them back and fight them a little bit. But that's another game. So here I'm clearing out my natural expansion. I'm doing this really, really early. A lot of players will actually opt to try to creep the Murlocs on both sides, and actually I think they go for these bottom Murlocs more than the top ones. I think, yeah, they go for the bottom Murlocs, the ones that are actually closest to this gold mine right now. So it might have even been a nice option for me to consider to do that, but I wasn't really thinking about that at this time. But you clear out the, I think it's the one that's hidden right now at nighttime, Murloc, and he drops a good item. A lot of the pro replays I see lately are doing that. I don't know if they do it with Farseer though. I think they do it with Blade Master more. And they just go and take that out, and they don't bother clearing out the rest of the camp. They just clear that out. So that's another option for you, creeping pattern-wise. I got level 2.5-ish. I wish I would have had 3, but I didn't get it quite yet. Either way, generally when I go Farseer versus Undead and I get level 2, immediately I want to go to his base. Something I've been forgetting to do lately, and this replay is no exception, is I forget to buy a scroll of speed. The basic idea is as soon as you hit tier or level 2 with your Farseers, you want to go into your opponent's base, because that's about the time when your opponent's going to be teching. And had I done that right as I hit tier 2 with my speed scroll, I would have caught him maybe right in the middle of his tech or a little bit before it, and that's the perfect time. You want to come in there, you speed scroll in, or you speed scroll out, whatever. Generally you speed scroll in, and you take out as many acolytes as possible using Chain Lightning and your wolves and your grunts. Just bring everything you can with you and take out those acolytes, because while he's teching, it's going to really hurt his economy by doing this. And a lot of undeads actually get really perturbed by this. So if you don't do this already versus undead, seriously consider bringing this in part of your timing. I was able to kill 2 acolytes before I decided to town portal out with my Farseer. This is going to cost him, what, 75 times 2, plus whatever gold he's not getting right now. But there was no way for me to really know at the time how far along in his tech he was. So right now I'm thinking, hey, this is really good. He's in the middle of his tech. I hit him at the perfect time. But in reality, after watching this replay, I noticed that his tech was almost finished. If you actually switch to his view right now, though, he has to he trains his lich rather than recreating those 2 acolytes. So this kind of hurts his economy a little bit more because he wasn't able to replace those 2 acolytes right away. He does do it, but he does it a little bit late. He could have started one right now, for instance, but he waits until he gets like 180 gold, I think, before he does it. All right, I'm back on my view. I'm now deciding to try to get level 3 after I wasted my town portal there. Tier 2 is finished, and I've just finished researching Berserker Strength, and I got my Tauren Chieftain building. I am going for a Chain Lightning and Stomp style play in this game. Now, the last one I did was versus 9 Elf, and I did Chain Lightning and Shockwave, and everyone knows that's Chain Wave. And that works really, really well versus the low tier units. I was doing it on Archers. It also works really well versus Footmen. But versus Fiends, I definitely want to go with the Tauren Chieftain, and I like, recently anyway, if I'm not going to go Shadowhunter and I go Tauren Chieftain, I use Stomp as a means of control. Now, it's a little bit more difficult. The Tauren Chieftain is a beast. He's huge, and he's hard to move around. Immediately, lately I've been opting to get Speed Scrolls. Speed Scrolls are so awesome. People should get those more often. I don't know why I don't see him that much in the really high-level play, other than, I mean, I have seen him, but I just don't see it, I guess, recently. Speed Scrolls are a really, really nice item to get in positioning, and positioning, especially the big slow units like orcs have, is very, very important. So I'm redoing my units a little bit. I do have my expansion running, but at the time it doesn't look like I've built any peons at it. I don't know what the heck I'm smoking. How long is it going to be till Shark builds some peons at his gold mine? My girlfriend is always hitting on me, right? No, she's always yelling at me to build peons at my gold mine. I always forget to do that, so. There, finally, they're going. I got my 4 peons going there. So now I'm bringing my level 3 Farseer now with level 2 Chain Lightning and level 1 Tauren Chieftain with level 1 Stomp. I don't want to fight him in his base. I want to catch him creeping. So an obvious creep pattern would be to try to clear out that gold mine, but I had decided that if I'm going that way, I might as well go up, see if he's creeping out the marketplaces. If he's not there, I'll kind of hit between those Murloc camps and this mercenary camp to see if he was there. I did catch him at the Murloc camps. However, he was able to save his fiends using coil. I don't think I even got one, so it's kind of a waste of Chain Lightning there. I bring my Farseer and Tauren Chieftain out to his gold mine. I realized that I was really just trying to see if he had expanded yet or if he had cleared that for an expansion, but since he didn't, I decided, heck, this is an easy camp. I'm going to bring my units around to just clear it out. I did leave my wolves behind in between where I'm at and his base, mainly as a distraction, but again, this is hindsight. I'm really bad with my wolf. You'll see how much experience this Death Knight gets from killing, Death Knight and Lich from killing my wolves. So I was able to buy myself enough time to get the items and clear away from this gold mine here. Since I was right there and I didn't see him right away, I kind of know where he's at right now. I'm thinking, okay, well, he's either sitting in his base now or he's clearing that mercenary camp. So I'm deciding to kind of reposition myself up a little bit north. This is actually a semi-bad position now that I'm thinking about it again. I should have been more towards the central part of the map.